Are you struggling to set Kafka parameters from a properties file? You're not alone. Many developers face this challenge, and today we're going to simplify it for you. I totally get it. It can be frustrating to hard code parameters when you know there's a better way. You're not the only one who wants to streamline their code and make it more maintainable. Here's the specific question we're addressing. One user asked how to read Kafka parameters from a properties file instead of setting them directly in the code. They provided an example where they defined the topic, zookeeper hosts, and ports directly in their code. Sound familiar? Let's explore how to solve this. So, why is this important? Reading parameters from a properties file allows for easier configuration changes without modifying the code. This is especially useful in production environments where you want to avoid redeploying your application for every little change. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a quick tip on how to manage your properties files effectively. To begin, the user needs to create a properties file to store the Kafka parameters. This file will contain key value pairs for the topic, zookeeper hosts, and ports. Next, the user should read the properties file in their code. This can be done using a library that supports reading properties files, such as Java's properties class. Now the user can retrieve the values from the properties file. They should extract the topic, zookeeper hosts, and ports using the appropriate methods. Finally, the user can pass these parameters to the Kafka stream function. This allows for dynamic configuration based on the properties file. Fun fact, the concept of properties files dates back to the early days of Java. They were designed to make configuration easier, and they still do. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach to setting Kafka parameters from a properties file involves using the Java Properties API. First, create a properties file with your Kafka settings. Then, load this file in your code using FileReader and the properties class. You can also use libraries like TypeSafeConfig for a more streamlined process. Here's that quick tip I promised. Keep your properties files organized and document each parameter. This will save you time and headaches in the long run. And there you have it. You can now easily set Kafka parameters from a properties file. Remember, keeping your configuration separate from your code is a best practice. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks.